talk about. Keep my mind on the steps, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go down. Work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. This Chicago. Stayed on the scene, stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling
King
you a
Kong
dream.
ain't got shit on me.
Cause I'm bread making homie, and they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that picture, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm the hollow point one that you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my family. Come on in. Welcome in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When you come in, hit the like button. The superstars shine bright Sunday night in all the Sunday night games from 12 o'clock noon all the way down. We got to see the stars show up, show out, and do their thing, man. Kelsey Mitchell, Olivia Miles, Courtney Williams. We got to see Salaün. We got to see Azzi Fudd and them over there put that thing together. You know what I'm saying? We got to see Arike Ogunbowale do her thing and blend in. Finally, she got help with Jessica Shepard. She finally got help. Diamond Miller, you know what I mean, had a 22-point game for Connecticut. Now that Anisha Murrow was gone, we thought that this thing was going to be over for the season. But no, family. Us got to see basketball yesterday. And of course, the drama of yesterday, which I will bring up sometime during the show, of how Olivia Miles somehow, some way, somehow did something diabolical on an offensive play. Man, we just can't have a drama-filled or a drama-free episode when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Servin Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, K-Step. What's going on, K-Step? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to Get That Off My Chest. We did another episode, had my boy MSL on. Man, it was a good show, a great debate in the early part of the show. My man, shout out to MSL for coming up and supporting what we doing, how we living, and the way We do things over here in Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Networks. I'm saying, y'all, listen, if you not here, this is for you. Come on, because this is the hottest podcast and the hardest working man on the internet is right here. I've been with you and I'll be with you from morning to night. I wake you up and I put you to sleep, just like the Sandman. Hey, so listen, you no doubtly are here with the hottest podcast on the network, and we're going to have some real basketball conversations. We're going to go straight to the table, and we're going to cut the fat off of the meat. So I want to say, man, good morning to my people that's in the chat. Good morning, Bob Jones. Good morning, my main man, Omega Red. I got your back. You got mine. I appreciate you, my brother from another mother, Brian Lewis. Hey, man, good morning to you, MDT, my boy in the house, man. Listen, Brian Lewis, I love you. I love you. I appreciate you. 440 Jules. Unk alert. Man, I thank you so much, man. Listen, I appreciate you. Man, you already know, Brian Lewis. Appreciate you, and I'm thankful for it, man. Thankful. Green Thumb, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, my baby girl. Good morning to my niece. I finally get to hear her voice and tell her she gonna go on punishment when she come to the city. Y'all, hey, man, what I got to talk about, man, today, sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. This ain't get that off your chest. This ain't other, you know what I mean, things that we have done. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT and sound the alarm. Yeah, I had to wake you up in the morning because what the hell? Say, Sister Bernadine, what the hell do we have to do with people trying to hurt Caitlin Clark on an offensive play? What a tragedy. Why? Why are we talking about Caitlin Clark being hurt on a game that she was playing defense on? What in what stratosphere can they have in their minds? What could it be in their heads? What type of solution or dilution or pollution that they got inside of that dome of theirs to actually say that Olivia Miles was trying to hurt Caitlin Clark? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Where did it come from? How did we get here, family? How? I mean, MDT, how did we get here? Where did this come from? I'm just talking about some real crazy work right now, y'all. I'm talking about some unfinished business that I really had to cut off. But how did we get here? How did we get here? Where did this come from? Caitlin Clark's fans, at it again. In the middle of the game, the second quarter could not even finish. Oh my God, man, what are we doing around here, man? What are we doing? This is, I mean, I'm glad MDT is the soul that he is. He started not like, man, listen, this is a tragedy. This is a tragedy for all people who love basketball. This is a tragedy that we got to talk about, that we got to speak about, that we really, really got to talk about. Because why would we have to talk about Caitlin Clark falling over after a layup while Olivia Miles is in the sky? Why we got to talk about Caitlin Clark falling to the god doggone ground? Why? This is, I mean, if it ain't diabolicalness, y'all, I don't know what diabolicalness means. But anywho, we gonna talk about basketball. We gonna talk about basketball. So I sound the alarm, turn on the, you know what I mean, the sirens like we did. But guess what? Caitlin Clark, to all of the Clarkies, she lost yesterday. Caitlin Clark did not have a bad game yesterday. But her and her team, even though with Kelsey Servin of filet mignon with some asparagus on it, even when Kelsey Mitchell gave you some orange Kool-Aid and had some grape Kool-Aid waiting, and then the strawberry Kool-Aid was waiting after that. 3 glasses of Kool-Aid with some ice inside of it on a hot 90-degree day at night. They still lost. So we talking about an excuses of losing and why they lost, because they didn't call a foul on Olivia Miles going to the basket while she was in the air, and Caitlin Clark flew across and fouled her. Diabolical. I can't take it, Cat. Look, chat, I can't take it. I mean, seriously, I can't. I mean, why would you even fix your mouth? What type of human being? Well, you're really not human beings when you start doing evil and intended things, when you're really not a good person. When you're really not a good person, you know, things like this occur. It really does. And it occurs over and over and over and over again. This is a talk that we all have to understand, that we just got to get through pretty much more than half of her career. Because this is a talk that we got to talk about with more than a career. I mean, seriously, chat, I don't get it. And I'm really trying to be straight up and not be make believe. I'm trying to be as authentic as I can when it comes to, you know, not wanting to bash Caitlin Clark. And people know I try hard. I tried my hardest. What's up, Troy Hall? I tried my hardest not to be involved in the debacle, in the strange things that go on in this basketball world. Kelsey Mitchell exploded for 37 points. Olivia Magic Miles delivered 28 points and helped Minnesota win its 10th consecutive game. Janelle Salaün came off the bench and dropped a 24-piece biscuit last night. Arike Ogunbowale and Arike Ogunbowale helped Los Angeles in its losing streak. Dallas put 3 major contributors together and completely overwhelmed Connecticut. Tonight's question is what I want to ask. Who had the better game? Well, I would say the Minnesota game probably was one of my favorite games that I watched yesterday. But, you know, I had to do some playbacks, you know what I'm saying, a couple of playbacks, because I can't watch all the games at the same time. But I got, you know what I'm saying, 2 hard ones out of the 4 that I watched completely all the way thoroughly through, and I was able to watch. See you later, baby. Was Kelsey Mitchell the individual that really leads the Indiana Fever with that scoring explosion that she's done and what she's doing right now consistently? Once again, Kelsey Mitchell this year is better than what she was last year and better than she was the year before. She has gotten completely better every single year. And you think that this little bitty girl, this young lady, this young woman could not get any better because she cold-blooded anyway. But Kelsey Mitchell is having an MVP-like situation going on while we looking. Was it Miles, the Magic Girl, lead her team to victory? Was it Janelle Salaün changing the game from the bench and they could not figure it out? They could not figure out the pretty tall girl from France. They wanted to know what was coming on them. Yes, Tiffany Hayes had a good game in the meanwhile. Or was it Dallas? Complete team performance with the biggest statement. Before we begin, for me, y'all, hit the like button. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. We only got a little bit more. We only got 40 more to get to 5,000, chat. We only got 40 more to get to 5,000. So I'm asking for you guys to help me out. And then if you would like to give to the channel, give to the channel. You can give a super chat or a super sticker to help your brother out and continue doing this podcast and what I'm doing and how I'm doing, you guys, on this show, man. So I really, really appreciate your support. So, you know what I mean? If you would like to give, just, you know what I mean, go ahead and support your brother. And I'll say your super chat or your super sticker doing the airing of this show while I'm getting things done and the job done for you that you expect me to get done. But back to what I'm saying. Let's put everything together and the final scores on the table. Before we get started here, I really want to make this a point because I want to make this all about basketball. I want to drive it home that I'm here just for basketball and not for drama. I want to make it clear to you guys. The final score of the Minnesota Lynx game was 108, Indiana Fever 100. Minnesota stopped Indiana 5-game winning streak and collected its 10th consecutive victory. Olivia Magic Miles, 28 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Courtney Williams with a 27-point biscuit. She put it in there. She was like, oh, yeah, Olivia brought you some chicken. She bought you some mild sauce. She gave you some coleslaw, but I got the macaroni. She came with 27 points, and Kelsey Mitchell had the game high all scores with 37 points. She was 14 of 21 shooting. How efficient was that? I'm just saying, man, listen, Kelsey Mitchell is a problem. Kelsey Mitchell is a problem, y'all. For real, for real. Los Angeles Sparks had 106 and Portland Fire was 101. Los Angeles overcame a halftime deficit and ended its 6-game losing streak. Arike Ogunbowale had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. Arike Ogunbowale had 20 points and 10 rebounds. Bridget Carlton had 26 points and 7 3-pointers for Portland. She was shooting that thing like Bridget Carlton thought she was in the 3-point competition. You should have did that, Bridget Carlton. You should have did that in the 3-point competition. So people lost their money betting on you. It wasn't me, because I don't bet, and I didn't have her anyway. Y'all know my girl was Azzi Fudd. Anyway, Dallas Wings, 83. Connecticut Suns, 63. Dallas used a devastating 3-quarter run to end this game and put this game into a blowout situation. Arike Ogunbowale had 15 points and 5 assists. Jessica Shepard had 15 points. Azzi Fudd had 12 points and 4 3-pointers in that 12. And Diamond Miller, season high, 22 points for Connecticut. Golden State Valkyries. I watched the game, loved the game. I love me some Janelle Salaün. 24 points with 4 3-pointers. Veronica Burton had 17 points and 6 assists. And Gabby Williams took it easy. She took it easy. She was on the bench, you know what I'm saying, sitting on down a lot of this game because Tiffany Hayes was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? She had the defense confused a lot. Tiffany Hayes just be all over that floor, y'all. I don't know what. Maybe she wants to be a part of a basketball court. I don't know. Tiffany Hayes is a baller. Let me make that clear. And Tiffany Hayes came out of retirement to join the Aces a couple of years ago in 2024. So she was already retired, but she came out of retirement because they told her, just like Skylar Diggins came out of retirement, she has some more left in the tank. So I'm glad that the players, you know what I mean, like Tiffany Hayes and like Skylar, is able to get this unprecedented CBA money that they had agreed on and stayed with their career. So I want to add that to y'all, you know, for y'all to understand that I love this game. I'm for this game, and I'm for the women, and I advocate girls basketball. That's right, women's basketball here, and it all in total. 4 games, 4 different stories, and several players showing up and showing out yesterday. Minnesota Lynx, this was a marquee matchup. Indiana entered a 5 consecutive wins. You know, we thought that Indiana was going to be on fire and maybe just take out Minnesota. But Minnesota had won 9 straight. Something had to give. 2 teams on a winning streak, meeting each other on a Sunday. What type of drama could there have been? The Lynx scored 36 points in the opening quarter and followed that with 28 in the second quarter. Minnesota put 64 points on the board before halftime. Indiana scored 100 points for the game and still lost by 8. That tells you how efficient Minnesota was offensively. The biggest story was Olivia Miles. Olivia Magic Miles, 28 points, 11 for 14, was efficient as hell, y'all. While adding 6 assists and 4 rebounds, that is not an ordinary rookie production. She wasn't simply scoring in garbage time or peeling off empty numbers and calories. She was directing the offense against one of the hottest teams in the league. Her pace, the control and decisions, this decision making she was making on the court gave Minnesota exactly what they needed. When Indiana made its push, Miles continued to attack instead of shrinking under pressure. She even told my baby Raven, come on with it. Come on, what you want to do? You not in South Carolina. Not too much, oh, not too much, oh, though. I got your back. That's baby Raven. I seen you, though. I see you. That was she was competitive, y'all. Courtney Williams deserves just as much of equal respect because guess what? If it's Olivia Miles, it's Courtney Williams. It's Olivia Miles, it's Kayla McBuckets. If it's Olivia Miles, it is Howard going over there, you know what I mean, scoring. But now, Fee is back. And what a pleasure that Fee has. It's a privilege that Nafisha Collier have to have an exciting, one of the most exciting guards that has came to basketball, to have her on your team and on your side. So when you coming in fresh off of a hurt, you know what I mean, a injured situation where she was drastically injured, you know, in that Phoenix game, until it took her out all the way with the surgeries and everything she had to have on her ankle, all the way to now to get back to the game. What a privilege that she, even when she came and got back to the game, she didn't really have to, you know what I mean, have to work hard to get her team back on track. It wasn't a back on track thing for Nafisha Collier to come to Minnesota. It was already, the train was going choo, choo, chugga, 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 chugga. Magic Mouse, so, choo, 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 choo. Oh, showtime. I mean, Magic Mouse was already there. Courtney Williams deserves equal respect, though, like I said, during the game. I'm just saying Courtney Williams was giving out buckets, y'all. Kelsey Mitchell had an incredible performance. Now, let's talk about Kelsey Mitchell. Let's keep it real with one another. Mitchell scored a game, had 37 points, and connected on 14 of her 21 shots. She was efficient, aggressive, and fearless. Minnesota knew she was primarily scoring threat and still struggled to slow her down. Mitchell attacked the basket, converted in transition, and punished the defense whenever it, you know what I mean, they gave her a little bit of daylight because she a small girl. She could see through those cracks. Without her production, Indiana would not have remained within striking distance. This created an interesting debate. Who had the better performance? Mitchell scored 9 more points, but Miles delivered the victory. One player produced the day's biggest individual scoring performance, and the other controlled the winning offense. The thumbnail says rookie star tops Clark. Yeah, it does. For this particular night, Miles in Minnesota won the matchup over Clark's Fever. The largest rookie season comparison should be based on a complete season. So as we go on and doing the conversation of who had the better game, we saw who had the better game yesterday between Caitlin Clark and Olivia Magic Mouse. We saw who looked aggressive and looked like they belonged in the WNBA, and we saw who looked meek and limber. Not just in one game, but Miles is certainly the force, you know what I mean, us to have that conversation. Did she really, and is she really the greatest point guard to come into this basketball game as of late in the last 30 years? We are now scratching our heads, looking at what we see and what your eye tests tell you on this performance that she has done, this rookie performance in particular. Is this the greatest performance by a point guard, a young rookie drafted in the last 30 years? Would you rather have Mitchell score 30 points, or would you rather have Olivia Miles 28 points, 6 assists in this victory? Which one would you rather have? The win or the individual accolades? Is Olivia Miles already playing a veteran game? I tell you yes. Has Miles become the leading rookie of the year candidate for sure? And no one is close. It's 15 games left on certain people's schedule, 17 on others. Can Indiana contend its defense and be able to maintain offense enough to score with Kelsey Mitchell having to carry a lot of the load consistently across the board? Who's Indiana's most dependable scorer right now? Is it Kelsey Mitchell or Caitlin Clark? Let's keep it real with one another. Y'all answer that in the chat while I pull up some of the talks of the night with Olivia Miles and Courtney Williams. Good morning.
Good morning. I wonder is my gorgeous shower head up?
I wonder it's not, but I will put it up after this. Here y'all guys go. Here you go, guys.
Your son left his Ray-Ban.
He left his Ray-Bans.
Talked with here with Cheryl is sort of about just the historic nature of the scoring across the league this year. When you think about all the offenses you've played with, what about this offense makes it unique that you can go out there and outscore not just the highest scoring team in the league, but in league history as it tracks now?
I mean, I think it's just the foundation that we had in place since training camp. Honestly, since I've been here, it's moving the ball, and whatever is the best shot is the shot that we take. We all confident in each other. So if Liv putting it up, Tosh, like whoever it is putting it up, we confident in that. So I think just staying confident and, like I said, Shepard, just having a blueprint.
And then, Liv, your first time playing against the Fever. I mean, I think maybe they were mentioned on the broadcast about just the defensive assignment you had. I mean, what was it like, on that side of the ball facing up against a team like that?
It's tough. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell is legit one of the best basketball players I think I've ever seen. And her ability to just move you and catch you off guard so quickly, and her misdirection is insane. So it's hard to not be a fan in those moments because obviously we're competing against each other. But yeah, definitely a tough defensive assignment, and it takes a team, to defend the Fever for sure.
You've talked about it a couple of times, just the environment, Target Center. What was it like out there playing in front of 16,500 people?
Yeah, special. It was weird, hearing fans cheer when the other team scored. That's what I knew. A majority of the fans were Fever fans, but also like when we would score, it was really loud as well. So both ways, there was cheering for both baskets, and it was just loud in there. So that energy it's what you want as a basketball player, to go out there and compete and hear fans into it on both sides, and I'm just glad we got it done.
Also, just wanted to ask you about Court. She hit some clutch shots coming down the stretch. Defense on Mitchell in the second half was pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Just what's it like when Court's playing this way?
Oh, it's so fun. She's literally such a role model for me. I love her so much. I'm serious. Like, she is so special to me because she's allowed me to be me, and watching her flourish and watching her be so selfless for this team, whatever, we need is so special. And, when she has her moments and she's jab stepping and getting to her pull up and getting to her spots, I'm like, it's different. Like, she's different out there. So it's just fun as a teammate and as a fan to watch her hoop. And I know she probably did the same about me, but yeah, that's my girl.
The Let Me Cook, the best post basket.
Which one?
Let me
Let Me
cook.
Cook.
For what?
After he makes a basket, the arena, Let Me Cook.
Oh, did they play that?
Yeah,
No,
I didn't realize they did that.
This is so long ago.
I didn't know they played that. That's great.
That's tough.
That is.
I'll listen for it next time.
No cap.
So this question for both of you too. How do y'all stay grounded when the team is going on a run? Like, we had this huge lead, then all of a sudden they bring it into 2 points. What do you two say to each other in the huddle or the team to get y'all back in rhythm and close out games?
On the vets.
Yeah. I think just keep our composure, right? We understand that basketball is a game of runs, and it's a great team. So we knew we wasn't gonna close them out. So I think just staying confident, not getting wavered by them going on the run, just staying locked in on what it is we know we need to do, and knowing that our run is coming up.
Court, Caitlin Clark is obviously a friend of yours. You wore her shoes for the All-Star game.
For sure.
To play against her and to be the dagger at the end of the game, how good does that feel? Did y'all do any trash talk before the game?
I'm crying. Now that's my girl though. Hey, K Mitch, my girl too. Man, just great players, man. It don't be like no negative trash talk. It's all just fun and games. But that's my girl, man. She asked me why I ain't wear her shoes. I'm like, come on, bro. I can't wear your shoes against you.
I love that. All right, Liv, you and Kelsey Mitchell, my goodness, going back and forth, back and forth. It looked like she said something to you in the mix of all that. Did she say anything to you? And just to go back and forth with somebody of that caliber, I think she's the best player in the Fever. But to be in that conversation with somebody of that caliber, how did it feel to just go off?
she's special, and I'll say it time and time again. And she's also a great human, and she garners a lot of respect, just both on and off the court. But no, nothing was said. I literally just told her, I was like, "You're so tough. Like, I don't know what the hell you ate." I was like, "What do you eat?" And she was just laughing, and she was just telling me, to stay inspired and keep growing the game, and stay true to myself. And it's cool when you have that kind of talk in the middle of the game when you're competing against each other. You acknowledge the mutual respect. And yeah, it's just these are the games you want to be a part of, where you're competing down the stretch. It's great guard play, and teams are making tough shots, and it's just like, damn, what can you do? And then you go down on the other end and you do the same thing. So it's just special.
Liv, 10th game for you this season with 20 points and 5 assists. That passes Maya Moore for the most in a single season in league's history since in 2015. I believe you did it by halftime. It seems like we're talking about.
Did y'all hear who she passed? Did y'all hear who she passed? Did y'all hear that she passed Maya Moore, Caitlin Clark's favorite player? She passed Maya Moore by halftime. By halftime. This girl right here passed Maya Moore by halftime. Are y'all kidding me? By halftime, she passed Maya Moore. Come on, chat. What we looking at? Y'all tell me what you looking at.
One of these records you week over week. Has that part of this season gotten normal to you yet, to keep seeing your name with up there with the 100s?
Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely special. It's elite company for sure, especially with the Lynx history and their perennial power, and the guards that have been on this team. Obviously, Maya Moore is a great all-time great, and she was one of, if not my favorite, but my favorite players growing up. So yeah, it's special. It's definitely a grounding moment to realize what I'm doing, and taking a step back to be grateful that I have the opportunity to do so. But most importantly, I'm just glad we're winning, and it means we're on pace to do a lot of special things this season. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Man, y'all got to understand, man, that this is so exciting to me. Y'all got to understand how we have an opportunity to watch real basketball. We got an opportunity to see a young lady come in with real accolades, with real precision, real toughness, real talent, and not push down our throats. We get to see it with the culture. We don't get to have a driving force like the ESPN heads who pushes the yahoos, who pushes lies and falsehood to make you believe certain things. People who make up things that you don't even see it even coming. It's so bad. You don't even see it, in reality, what has happened, because they come out of left field with all of this debacle. You don't see it happening. But right away, there's a strong write-up in Yahoo Sports and called Olivia Miles disgusting. I showed you guys the write-up where they called her disgusting. A writer for Yahoo Sports. And they let him write and be a journalist for this paper. They let him put out trash. Yahoo, you responsible for trash. They're crying in heaven for what you just let this man do. They crying in heaven for what you let happen. Yahoo Sports, no one's gonna believe you when you got writers, so-called journalists, people that went to college that are racists. Obviously, Michael, I'm not putting allegedly. Michael has a problem with young black girls doing what they do. Allegedly, Michael has problem with a young lady who has passed Maya Moore's record, taking it there. Allegedly. It says clearly intentional. The WNBA world enraged. The world of the WNBA. Who? What world of the WNBA not willing to see Olivia Magic Miles beat Maya Moore? Who you talking about, Michael? That's his name, so the chat could know his name. Michael Macasero, you're not going to live this down. This was a racist and disgusting title. This was a clickbait title. You don't do that to a person who has done nothing to you. You don't do that, but that's what they do. They go out and they make up things about someone that does nothing to them. Hey, Sister Mary. Hey, Miss D, I see you in the building. Hog Boss in the building. Troy Hall, I see you. Live, laugh, love. How you doing? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Disgusting. They called her disgusting. What is disgusting about Olivia Miles' game? What is disgusting about Olivia Miles' game? What was disgusting that Olivia Miles did yesterday? Y'all tell me what was disgusting of what you witnessed on how this young lady played. It's bigger than that, Miss D. You are right. They upset because Olivia is becoming superstar and is overshadowing their precious Cece. It's part. It's that. That's part of it. That's part of it, sister. The other part in the undertone that these people are racist pigs. The other part of it is that they intentionally put out these type of things and hit pieces on young ladies after they did so good, after they done so well in defeating their God. This is a cult that, yes, Jason Whitlock says that he's gotten out of the cult and he recognized that it's a cult, and it's a cult with all of this, you know what I mean, people that's why you can't see Adrian Ross bag off. You can't see people like Pope B. Frank bag off because it's a check, it's some money that's being filtered for them. John the Liquidator bag off and not keep it real. How can you be for Shador in certain civil rights situations, John the Liquidator, but then you can't see the disparity and the parity and the outright disrespect that Caitlin Clark and your people that you're part of the cult is doing? Mind you, Caitlin Clark did not have a bad game because us over here, the Angel Reese fans, we all good with that. We keep it real over here, most of us. Most of us is going to keep it real and tell people what we see. Most of us, the Angel Reese supporters and the ones who are advocates for Angel Reese, we know how to keep the main thing the main thing. But all this clearly intentional. The WNBA world enraged of Olivia Miles. Disgusting kick against Caitlin Clark. Good morning, my brother from another mother. We have to hear about all of that excitement that went on yesterday in the middle of the game. This guy, this white man, has to go to his journalistic outlet, which was Yahoo Sports, and call Olivia Miles disgusting after a grand game that she had done. Well, you won't get away with that because we're going to go to your Twitter, Macasio, Michael, and we're going to blow your ass up because you ain't going to get away with doing disgusting things and writing disgusting editorials, journalistic editorials that you put out. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to be able to do it. Not while I'm here and able to get on my podcast, and us in the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Network are able to come up and tell y'all exactly the facts of the matter. Here's Caitlin Clark and Stephanie White and Kelsey Mitchell.
Caitlin, first time to speak with you this week. Third straight game with a demonstration revolving around trans rights before the game. Just how have you and your teammates navigated this conversation that's happening on the outside?
I think for us, it's not really discussion we really have in our locker room. I think it's for leagues and the governing bodies to work with their athletes to find solutions, but our focus is on basketball, and that's what we talk about and how we can get wins. And obviously we didn't do that tonight. So we need to find an area to improve in that way.
Do you have any, reaction to the?
I just answered for you.
All right, we'll go over to the Zoom. We'll start with Chloe.
Yeah, thanks. Caitlin, you've talked about how the team's offense obviously hasn't been the issue this season, but what can you do to take steps defensively in this kind of game that has this much firepower on offense?
Yeah, I think just a step late a lot of the times, and then obviously the offensive rebounding that we gave up tonight, it really hurt us, and that starts to me. I think my player got at least 4 tonight, so I got to be better in that area, and I can for sure. And I think we're just like a little bit of a step slow. At times we did get stops, and then we just shot ourselves in the foot by not actually going to get the ball, whether it's a 50-50 ball, whether it's an offensive rebound.
Look at Kelsey Mitchell, y'all. I can't make it up. Do y'all see Kelsey Mitchell, man? Do y'all see Kelsey Mitchell, chat? Kelsey Mitchell say, man, I'm tired of this shit. Here we is. You got questions for her, and I didn't bust their ass for 37 points. Do y'all see Kelsey Mitchell, y'all? When they asked her about the defense. Look, Kelsey Mitchell relaxed. Look, she relaxed. Watch the question.
I can for sure, and I think we're just like a little bit of a step slow. At times we did get stops, and then we just shot ourselves in the foot by not actually going and get.
Look at how she like, shit.
Ball, whether it's a 50-50 ball, whether it's an offensive rebound or defensive rebound. But we had
her face. Hey, it tells it all. It tells it all, chat. Look at her face. Oh, shit. Ah! It's good morning to you on this Good Morning Entertainment, y'all. God, dog. I can't make
moments, and you got to give us credit. Like, we found a way to fight. I thought our second half defense was a lot better, especially on Miles. Like, we really limited her in the second half. Obviously, she comes up with a huge bucket there at the end of the game. But other than that, like, we kind of took her out of the game. So proud of our group for, finding ways to adjust and that's what you have to do versus a really good team. They're dominant across the board with the players that they have. Obviously, I see back into the lineup. They're a difficult guard. They're a difficult guard for everybody in the team or in the league, and they're just efficient in everything that they do. So.
We took Olivia Miles out the game. She already had one. She had 23 points in halftime. Do y'all believe this hypothetical ass stuff going on? This is delusional. No, they have given this girl this type of delusion. Did y'all see this? Now you slowed down her scoring in the second half. She didn't score 23 points, but she facilitated the rest of the game. And then Courtney Williams started giving y'all, how much delusion can we bear? Seriously, chat. How much of this delusion that we all have to bear with this type of stuff, y'all? Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And if y'all ain't, you know what I mean, subscribe, please subscribe, some of y'all that's coming in. But look, man, I can't make this up, chat. I clearly can't make this up.
Like I said, proud of our fight, but we know we're right there, and that's probably what stinks about it.
And then for Steph, just as a coaching staff, what can you guys take from that fourth quarter comeback, the 14-2 run to get within 2 points, even though it didn't ultimately materialize?
I mean, we can take a lot from it. As C mentioned, our defensive energy and effort was better, and that allows us to do what we want to do on the offensive end and play with pace. We have big shot makers on our team, giving them opportunities in those moments to knock down shots, and they did. It's a resilient group, and to be able to come back on the road with the tight turnaround like we had, to be able to find it in the fourth quarter, to give ourselves an opportunity to put ourselves in position to win. I'm really proud of them for that.
John? Kelsey, I know at halftime, Olivia on the ABC broadcast talked about it being like a welcome to the W moment for her, trying to keep up with you and kind of going back to back. Just what was your perspective on the matchup of guarding her?
I'm digging in your
tonight, and then also, what you were able to do yourself.
I think she's a dynamic guard. She's obviously who she is for a reason. Hats off to her being able to lead her team at such a young age. But I think it comes down to just being a competitor. I know for me and my group, we just focus on trying to win, trying to compete at the highest level. But obviously, high respect to her for sure. Yes.
Yeah, for both of you, just like pretty tough road trip with the travel, and it feels like it's pretty warm in this arena today.
Hey, look, she didn't like that. She didn't like that. She didn't like that. She didn't like it.
Who she is for a reason. Hats off to her being able to lead her team at such a young age. But I think it comes down to just being a competitor. I know for me and my group, we just focus on trying to win, trying to compete at the highest level. But obviously, high respect to her for sure. Yes.
Yeah, for both of you, just like pretty tough road trip with the travel, and it feels like it's pretty warm in this arena today.
Me too, Sister Mary. I think she bipolar too.
I mean, I think the way you have to approach it is it's an early start for them too. Everybody goes through tough road trips in this league. That's just an excuse. Yeah, it stinks getting here at 6 a.m. and then having a tight turnaround on a one-day scout. Everybody knows that, but if you have that mentality, you've already lost the game. So for our group is you got to be up for the challenge. I think the fun part about it is we still get to come back here again, and we get to play them at our place. So I expect those two games to be highly competitive as well.
One more in the Zoom. So if you got.
Hi, Coach. Hi, ladies. Sophie Dumont with the Ballers Magazine. I have two questions. First, Coach, for you, just wanted to get your insight on KK. She had some big defensive plays and that big bucket down the stretch. Can you just speak to her impact and those energy shifts that she brings?
Yeah, KK's been huge for us. She brings something that we don't have in terms of her defensive versatility at that post position. Her ability to leap out of the gym. And she's just grown every single game. And, I'm really proud of her. The game has slowed down. She's finding her spots. She doesn't try to play outside of herself. She is a star in her role. And she's just going to continue to get better.
And then Kelsey, for you, 3 road games, you guys are heading back home. Just as you reflect on this as a team, just what's the biggest growth area that you've seen that you guys have taken over these last 3 games?
I just think offensively we're gonna be who we're gonna be. I just think we just got to take a couple more steps defensively, and I think we put ourselves in a great position. I think that
She said, I think we got to do ourselves a good service of being better on defense. Basically, that's what she was saying. And we know who need to be better on defense. Details will be coming.
I just think we just got to take a couple more steps defensively, and I think we put ourselves in a great position. I think that our group is one of the most resilient groups I've been a part of. I'm a ride or die with my group no matter what. And I think that that's our edge, is that we gonna always stay together no matter what. And I think once we do hammer home some of the points that we need to work on, we get ourselves in a better position.
Doug, last one.
Hey, ladies, Caitlin, can you just talk about the heater that Kelsey's been on lately? I mean, 37 today. She's been averaging over 20 plus the last month, it seems. Just how
over 20 plus,
confident you
it's
are in her
like
right now.
30 plus. I mean, it's really fun, and obviously it's makes my life easy. So I just try to give her the rock, but it feels like every time she shoots it, it goes in, and just the pace that she plays with, she always puts the defense under stress. Like, it's really fun to witness up close, and she's a hooper and she carries herself in the most professional manner. So it's really fun for me to see and get to be her teammate. And she always has her foot on the gas. So expect 40 soon too.
Thank you.
We said or heard that, Have we said or heard that?
Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? She in distress. Do y'all see this? She holding her. I can't make this up. Do y'all see this? She's in distress. This girl is in distress. She just did a head nudge. Once again, she's grabbing this girl's jersey. This is what Congress is fighting for. I told y'all, I can't let it go. Real basketball gotta exist. Do y'all see this? I can't make it up. Do y'all see what's going on here? Do y'all see this? Goodness gracious, y'all. Goodness gracious. But I'm the one that's the hater. No, I'm not. I'm just keeping the main thing the main thing. And then, of course, they absolutely upset. You saw what Kelsey Mitchell said about her.
Thought I was going to get to my spots. She kept trying to be aggressive for my team, and then it opens it up for our shooters on the outside.
This is the first time we've seen you and Caitlin Clark go at each other, and I know it's not just about you, but what is this like for you as a competitor?
It's so fun playing with great guards. Kelsey Mitchell is really the one that's killing us right now. I'm just kind of in awe watching her. Like, this is low-key my welcome to the W moment.
You saw that? The Fever fans did not like that. The Fever fans did not like Olivia Miles giving love to Kelsey Mitchell because Holly Rowe tried to set it up. Holly Rowe was trying to do her job on ESPN and what they told her to set up, but not. Hey, beautiful. My wife, y'all, is so damn funny. Holly Rowe set it up.
I was going to get to my spots. She kept trying to be aggressive for my team, and then it opens it up for our shooters on the outside.
This is the first time we've seen you and Caitlin Clark go at each other, and I know it's not just about you, but what is this like for you as a competitor?
It's so fun playing with great guards. Kelsey Mitchell is really the one that's killing us right now.
And they got a problem with Olivia Miles telling the truth. Her and Kelsey Mitchell had 23 apiece at halftime, and Holly Rowe was talking about Caitlin Clark. Holly Rowe was talking about Caitlin Clark. And Kelsey Mitchell and her at halftime had 23 points. What do we do that at, fam? Chat, where is this all about? Why we have to be talking about something like this? This is not make-believe. This really is going on in front of our faces on ESPN. RC did not lie. RC told you guys exactly what was going on. And when RC had spoke out about it, I believe him. I believe that RC went down with this on his head about Angel Reese. Because why is Holly Rowe asking about Caitlin Clark when she clearly saw that this was a quick clip and she see who was the leading scorer on the Indiana Fever? So why she just couldn't say, you and Kelsey Mitchell got 23 points. Y'all are going head to head. What that look like to you? But she didn't want to do that.
I'm just kind of in awe watching her. Like, this is low-key my welcome to the W moment, just trying to guard her. But it's so fun, We have respect for each other, so it's fun.
Okay. This was supposed to be a walk and talk, but you're welcome. I just let you sit here and rest. Okay. Okay.
Wow. This is crazy. This was crazy, y'all. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up. I'm going to show y'all what Courtney Williams was doing. We know. We push off. Push off. I mean, seriously, y'all, stop. Y'all need to stop it. All right, here go bars. Y'all know I got to play my girl.
Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Will the real MVP? Please stand up. Congress Clark, you could sit your ass down. Let's go. Are we talking about MVPs? Okay, cool. Because the real MVP candidates showed up today. Went off. Kelsey Mitchell came to score. Olivia Miles put on a show. And Congress Clark, she was left on the floor. See, we've been watching this fake ass push to get Caitlin Clark the MVP. Oh, they're all in on it. ESPN, all their partners, anybody that's been associated with ESPN.
Did y'all hear that? ESPN, the jig is up. The jig been up. We've been knowing. We've been knowing in the ESPN. We've been knowing. You guys are paying people like John the Liquidator and Pope B. Frank to sell out their own people. And Adrian Ross sell out, allegedly. Brian not like us. Allegedly. You pay the girl to call her Jesus. She cut that shit out. Hey, y'all don't even see the Jesus lady no more. Because I know people in her family had to say, what the hell is you doing? I hope her grandmama smacked the hell up. Now, let me put myself on the camera. Jesus lady, I hope your grandmother on both sides of your family, if you have a father that's in your life, I hope your father's mother smacked the living hell out of you for calling her Jesus. I hope your father and your mothers smack the living hell out of you for calling that lady Jesus. Being as dark skinned as you are, big bone, of course, hey, you don't push away your plate because we see you thick as hell on that on your podcast. So you ain't pushing your plate around. And you calling this girl who ESPN clearly has been lying, and the machine has been lying to us. And this young lady right now is Caitlin Clark didn't have Maya Moore. This girl is on Maya Moore's prior team. What a hell of a thing she's on Maya Moore's prior team that she left and scored and made championships with and created a legacy. This girl in her rookie year is doing things that Maya Moore not doing. I know basketball. I lived this game, y'all. I played this game. I coached this game. I got family members in this game that love this game. This here is a debacle.
You got State Farm, Nike, hell, they got the most to lose, so they need this shit to come true. And so they're all out campaigning, and we're looking like, what? She's barely been playing because the backup plan, Congress Clark, has had a 45-point game and a couple of 30-point games against losing teams. And they're all screaming, MVP, MVP, like Kelsey isn't on her fucking team. Kelsey Mitchell is making history 20-piece after 20-piece. Multiple 35s without living at the line. She just feasts. But y'all screaming, Caitlin Clark MVP? What do you call valuable? I gotta see. Because at some point you gotta start talking about the woman that's carrying the fucking team. And in come Olivia Miles, Lynx versus Fever. She could have folded. She's a rookie. She didn't. She stepped up to that vet and said, you're tough, but I'm here to do what I do best. No sweat.
Piece of time.
And you got these KK Caitlin fans. They're so jealous of Olivia Miles' rookie season. They're like, oh, well, wait until she sees Caitlin face to face. Okay, I hope you circled the date because today is the day. No more Twitter fingers, no more yapping. It's time to play. And Olivia Miles walked off with the better game and the win. And after this move, Caitlin had to damn near be rolled away. Oh, Olivia Miles and Kelsey Mitchell were cooking in that first half, going blow for blow, while the fake MVP was a no-show. And then here come Holly Rowe at halftime talking about some Olivia, you and Caitlin keeping up with the company's campaign. And Olivia said, no, it's Kelsey we need to contain. Okay. They were just doing what they've consistently done. They don't need the bottom of the league to look like number one. Good team, bad team, they get the job done. That's MVP, not waiting for the weak to eat. And ESPN knew that Caitlin wasn't holding a candle to Olivia or Kelsey. So they sent in the excuse police. Oh, she might be sick. Now, where did that diagnosis come from? Y'all just trying to run from this ass whooping, huh? When it's Caitlin cooking, MVP, look at her skill. When Kelsey and Olivia is outshining her, oh, Caitlin might be ill. No minutes restriction, no trainer saying chill. But it's funny how ESPN found her symptoms when they couldn't find her thrill. Ooh. Now we see who's actually making an MVP case and whose campaign is being shoved in our face. One thing about hype, it can only take you so far until the best teams hit the court and we see who you are. But you know what? Caitlin Clark ended up having a decent game. It's just that when the refs aren't playing with her, she looks kind of tame, even playing. But her MVP opportunity came. She just bricked 2 threes and gave up a blueberry turnover in the lane.
Real money, you a fucking hater. Excuse my language, y'all. Real money, you a muncher. Real money, you a muncher. If you can't see this stuff, man, I don't know. There's too many people who passed away and got dogs sicked on them and all that other stuff, man. I know you don't want to hear nothing about what happened to us. I know you don't want to hear why you should not be doing what you're doing, because you're just in it. You're in it now. You can't get out of it. You can't get out of it, chat. Booty shakers in the morning. You can't get out of it. You just can't get out of it, chat. It's like these people, these people here is sold on trying to make this young lady an MVP candidate. They trying to make this girl an MVP candidate, and the girl that's on the team is the one. They trying to make this person, they trying to make this lady an MVP candidate. Okay. They're trying to make this girl, Courtney Williams, They trying to make this young lady an MVP candidate. But Courtney Williams.
Billings ends up wide open as a result.
Stephanie White was telling us before the game how the timing.
Oh my God. This wasn't even Olivia.
Although it really took us like what, one broad.
This wasn't even Olivia. This is Courtney Williams. Bow. Bow. Damn. Y'all see it again? Bow. Oh God. Bow. Real money. You got what they say is she not having an MVP game. Just because you say it, you must be a white man then, Real Money. You a white man because I say it. That's who you are. Hey, Real Money is a white man. He a white man. Real Money. From now on, since you talking about what somebody say, white nephew. That's real money, y'all. Real money, white nephew. Watch this, y'all. I can't make this up. Do y'all see Caitlin Clark was in front of Courtney Williams? Do y'all see this? I showed it yesterday, but I want to break it down to you. She was in front of Courtney Williams. She was in front of Courtney Williams. Bow, bucket. How did she come off? How is she all the way over there? How is Caitlin Clark all the way over here? How is Caitlin Clark right here, y'all? She was right here. She was in front of Courtney Williams here. How did she end up here? In the transition of Courtney Williams attacking, that's because this is how it went. Real time. No defense. In real time. This is crazy work. How did she end up there? Oh my God. Awful. Another time. Another one. She trailing. Courtney Williams is running the hell out of who real money said that is an MVP. The white man real money. White man real money, because he wanna call things a thing. Okay, white man real money. Hey, I say, hey, I'm in the media. I say you a white man. They say she an MVP. I say I'm part of, you a white man. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? White man. So from now on, real money, white man. When y'all hear his voice, even though he sound black, real money is a white man. That's how he identified. Because this is not MVP work. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see this? Did y'all? Oh my God. Did y'all? Do y'all see? Do y'all see this? What the hell do y'all see this? Oh God. I'm breaking down film for y'all. Caitlin Clark in front of Courtney Williams. Squared. Courtney Williams can attack here to try to see Aaliyah Boston as she signed, because Fee is right here still to come up and step up where Aaliyah Boston, what you see what Fee is at? Fee has a choice in what she was doing. Ultimately, she was coming to slide the block off Aaliyah Boston so that Courtney Williams can come down and go around Nafisha Collier to score the bucket. But Courtney Williams said, no, I don't need you, Fee. Seriously, this play was designed for Fee to step up and block off Aaliyah Boston. Courtney Williams was supposed to slide and go to the basket. She said, no, I'm going to make another opportunity for myself. I can't make this up, chat. Buckets. And where's Caitlin? Look. She gave up on the play. Caitlin gave up on the play. I can't make this up. So she went in the air. She literally cannot play no defense. Stop it, real money. Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it. She literally can't play defense. That's a one-pony show. She's nowhere in the MVP. The MVP candidates, they can play both sides. They can play both. Not just one side. They can play both sides. I can't make this up, chat. She lost right here. She's lost right here. Courtney Williams make her space instead of going towards the basket. She shoot the ball. Caitlin's still here. The ball going in the air. The ball is going in the air, chat. The ball is going in the air. Caitlin Clark jumps at the shot. Courtney Williams see the shot is kind of off. She runs. Look at Courtney Williams. Caitlin Clark is just watching the ball. This is who Real Money want us to call an MVP, who has no goddamn gonna hustle. He in here. Look up, BD. Scroll yourself down. He laughing right now because he know what I'm saying is facts. He here. Look at Caitlin Clark, chat. She's standing, watching the ball. Look at what Courtney Williams at. See Courtney Williams? See Courtney Williams? After the shot, Caitlin Clark steps out the way.
Doesn't get the roll, and again doesn't get the roll, and again Indiana can't.
Why? This is her man that she started over here. This is her man. They both was over here. You playing defense. You ain't got to have no ball. You ain't got no ball in your hand. All you got to do is run with the man. Caitlin Clark, Courtney Williams. Caitlin Clark is still standing here. They say that this is MVP characteristics. No, sir. No, ma'am. This is not MVP characteristics. No. But Kelsey Mitchell was on her man. There's Kelsey Mitchell. Here's Olivia Miles. There's Kelsey Mitchell all on Olivia Miles to make sure she don't get the pass out. There go Kelsey Mitchell all up on her man. There go Kelsey Mitchell with her man. Even then, Kelsey Mitchell on Olivia Miles. Even then, while Courtney Williams is shooting. Caitlin Clark is watching, she's watching a video game right now. Courtney Williams on the other side where they both started on. Stop it, chat. I don't even want to go over this stuff no more. I don't even want to go. Y'all clearly know what the hell happened. Y'all know what's happening, man. I don't have to go down and explain that stuff to you guys. You guys already know exactly what the hell is going on. So Portland's stood out player was Bridget Carlton, who refused to let Portland disappear. She scored 26 points and buried 7 3-pointers. Every time Los Angeles threatened to create separation, Carlton gave Portland another opportunity. Los Angeles ended up winning this game 106-101. De'Erica Hamby had 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. She influenced every part of the game. Hamby scored, rebounded, created opportunities to protect the rim. Nneka Ogwumike finished with 22 points, 10 rebounds, with 20 of those points coming in halftime. That is a veteran leadership. When Los Angeles needs someone to settle the team and deliver important baskets, Ogwumike answered. The Sparks shot approximately 52% from the field, and as an outstanding 55% from the three-point range. That type of perimeter efficiency made the difference in a 5-point game. Portland's standout player was Bridget Carlton, And the main discussion was the simply one hot shooting night, or did the Sparks discover something sustainable now that Kelsey Plum is gone from the chat? Did the victory show that Los Angeles still has a pride to fight after losing the superstar player 6 consecutive games? It would have been easy to accept another defeat. Instead, the Sparks played their best basketball when the pressure was on. Can this victory restart the Sparks season? Did Erica Hamby have Sunday's best all-around performance? Was Arike Ogunbowale the game's true difference maker? How should Portland respond after wasting a halftime lead and Carlton's shooting became a consistent weapon, but still was not able to get the win? The Dallas Wings, 83, Connecticut Suns, 63. Dallas Wings delivered the most dominant team victory of the night. The Wings led by 9 during the third quarter before closing the period with a crushing 22 run. That explosion pushed the lead to 72-45 and effectively ended the competition. Arike Ogunbowale, Jessica Shepard scored 15 points apiece. Arike Ogunbowale shot 7 for 9 and added 5 assists, combining the score efficiency to a playmaker. Azzi Fudd added 12 points and connected 4 of her 5 3-point attempts. Her shooting stretched Connecticut's defense and gave Dallas the spacing it needed to attack. This was not a situation where the superstar carried everybody. Arike Ogunbowale and Jessica Shepard and Azzi Fudd brought the three different types of weapons. Arike provided efficient scoring and playmaking. Shepard supplies interior production and physicality, and Fudd delivered the perimeter shooting and defensive energy that they needed. Paige Becker scored only 6 points in this game, the lowest total of her young professional career, but Dallas still won by 20 points. The demonstration, what the Wings have, it put it in depth. They didn't need the biggest young star to dominate because the rest of the lineup did their job. Connecticut, Diamond Miller came out with 22 points, and Kennedy Burke had added 14 points. Unfortunately, Connecticut didn't receive enough production from the rest of the team and the roster. Golden State, I watched this game. Them against the Toronto Tempo. What a game. What a game, chat. I love Janelle Salaün. Janelle Salaün is one of my favorite Valkyries from right now. Golden State earned its 20th victory and ended a 2-game losing streak. The Valkyries led 44-33 during the second quarter, and Toronto answered with a 10-0 run, entering the halftime trailing by only 1. Toronto briefly threatened to take control of the break. Janelle Salaün changed the game. Salaün came off the bench and scored 24 points and 9 of her 15 shooting. She connected on 4 3-pointers and scored 11 points during the third quarter. Her performance gave Golden State the energy and scoring punch it needed. This is why bench production matters. A reserve doesn't have to begin the game to become the most important player. Veronica Burton added 17 points, 6 assists, while Gabby Williams contributed 15 points. Golden State depth eventually overwhelmed Toronto, especially during the second half. Salaün, 24 points, represents the second highest scoring total of her career. She entered the game prepared, staying aggressive, and took advantage of every opportunity. Salaün remained in reserve role. She can attack second units and have she earned a larger starting opportunity. I don't know. It kind of like it jails the way she is to give the spark off the bench. I know she used to start, but they took her and put her on the bench because Zella Dazzini and all the, Veronica Burton and Thornton, was in the game. So Kayla Thornton is still trying to work her way back. But Janelle Salaün really does deserve a start. But her coming off on that second unit, I don't know. Was Salaün Sunday biggest surprise? Should Golden State move her into the starting lineup? I say yes. Can Valkyries become the championship contender? Yes, I do believe that they are able to go through this the playoffs and probably have an opportunity to win a chip. What happened to Toronto after halftime is it was Golden State who had the most depth that beat the challenge. Now it's time to rank Sunday's best performance. Number 5, Dallas winning trio, Arike Ogunbowale, Jessica Shepard, Azzi Fudd combined to lead the most dominant team victory of the night, or Arike Hamby. Arike Hamby delivered 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks while helping Los Angeles in a 6-game losing streak. Was it Janelle Salaün who came off the bench, scored 24 points, and completely changed the Golden State momentum and put the tempo to sleep? Or number 2, was it Kelsey Mitchell producing the day's highest individual scoring total with 37 points on an outstanding efficiency clip? She did everything possible to keep Indiana in a competitive mode. She did everything she could do to be down with her team. But the Caitlin Clark clan still does not say that she's the leader of this team. I believe it's because Kelsey Mitchell is a black woman. I believe because it's clear she has had the most 20-plus point games in Indiana Fever's history, in WNBA ranking history. I believe they ignore Kelsey Mitchell because she's a black woman. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But I could be wrong, but I just don't think so. Or did Olivia Magic Miles win the star of the night with scoring 28 points, 11 for 14 shooting, adding 6 assists, and led Minnesota to its 10th consecutive victory? Not Nafisha Collier, not Courtney Williams, not Kayla McBuckets, not Natasha Howard. Olivia Magic Miles, the point guard, led the team to its victory. Mitchell won the scoring battle, but Miles won the game and controlled the night's biggest matchup. That gives Magic Miles, the number 1 position. Best scorer, Kelsey Mitchell. Best winning performance, Olivia Miles. Best bench performance, Janelle Salaün. Best all-around stat line, Arike Hamby. Best team performance of the night of Sunday was the Dallas Wings. The best losing performance was Bridget Carlton and Diamond Miller. That's basketball, y'all. That's how I see it. So what Sunday's game gave everybody of the WNBA fans in basketball, Minnesota extended its winning streak to 10. Olivia Miles continued building her rookie career and becoming a star and lining herself up with Maya Moore of the same team that she was a star on and breaking a record that she made on that same team. Kelsey Mitchell gave a 37-point performance masterpiece, a biscuit some waffles and chicken and waffles and macaroni and all above. But the Los Angeles stopped its losing streak. Dallas delivered a complete three-player attack, and Janelle Salaün came off the bench and powered Golden State to its 20th victory. These games reminded me and us that winning can happen in different ways. Sometimes it takes one scorer catching fire. Sometimes it takes a rookie playing beyond her years. Sometimes it takes a veteran double-double. And sometimes 3 teammates can come together and shut the door. Tonight's final question is, who did better? But it really doesn't matter because we talking about basketball, chat. Who did better? It really doesn't matter because we saw good basketball, chat. I'm just saying, this is really, really a big time situation. And me personally, love the basketball gods and what they've given us in Olivia Miles coming to this stratosphere. And I told you, BD, you said you wasn't ready. But then I just told you, you ready now. Olivia Magic Miles. That is her name. Or for short, Old Magic. You can call her what you see. But little baby Magic Johnson is playing this game like she own it. But she has to close the year off with a chip. She has to go beyond what Caitlin Clark did in 2024. I'm going to hold her to that and having to beat Caitlin Clark's performance in 2024 for me to say that she's better than Caitlin Clark. See how I keep it right in the middle? But we know what it's going to turn out to be. God willing, she's able to do a whole season. Thank you, BD, because you a man. And you're a man, you my brother. And he said I was wrong about Miles. Hey, it's all good. Like I said, nobody's perfect. Because I could be wrong at times, but I think I'm right now. Bars. So, y'all, do me a favor. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Give to the channel. Support this channel.
Bread House Butters and Essentials keeps my skin looking good and smelling good. Their pineapple and mango scented shea butter are my favorite.
Got a package for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I've been waiting for this.
You are very welcome. Have a great day.
Hey there.
Hey, baby, did you buy that shea butter that smell good?
You know I brought some Bread House Butters.
Support Bread House Butters. That is my brand. And if y'all are supporting the entrepreneurs of today's society to pull your bootstraps up, to make something happen for yourself, well, I am doing that case. And if you would like to support and order, you can order and go on Google. You can go to the website, breadhousebutters.com, breadhousebutters.com, and order and put your order in today for the baddest shea butter that you can have for your skin. Sheen, shine, heal, treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin. Y'all listen, man. I had a great day. Everybody in the chat are so beautiful. I appreciate y'all. Join the channel if you would like to join the channel. Be a part of this and become a member and be a bread maker, chat. I'm asking for y'all support around here. And if donations would be greatly appreciated if you continue to, give and support this telecast. And I'll always keep it fair with you. And I always give my opinion and give a fair opinion. But as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Oh, definitely so. I love y'all and thank y'all so much, man, for coming and supporting my show.
I'm a gingerbread man and here I come. I got a sweet hot break, yeah, you want some. I keep a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. He got a sweet hot break, yeah, we want some. He got a big bag of flour that weighs a ton. Hickory dickory dock, ginger man